Yo, you see what it is, man? It's that boy Punch. Thisis50.com, new face, new money. I got my guy with me. Let them know who you are. You gotta let they ain't see you in a while, man.
You know what I'm saying? This the new way. It's your homie Dorrough music, Texas homie from Dallas. You feel me? AKA 6'3", you know.
I like that bang, nigga.
Yeah.
Now, some people's gonna be like 6'3", I know I'm picking up speed, and other niggas be like, but that's Dorrough.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the name change, the nickname. What we doing with it? Where we at?
It
with it?
definitely ain't a name change. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's still Dorrough music. 6'3" is just the AKA. You feel me? He's commenting on us ball. You feel me? Play ball, 6'3" in height. At least that's what I'm marked down for. And then on top of that, I just wanted to, like, with this new wave, this new sound, new image, new everything really. So I just wanted to get give everybody something different.
I get it.
This new wave I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, still Dorrough. Anybody that know me as that, know me as that. You feel me? Whatever you want to call me, really, it's really just about the movement and the music at this point. Whatever fits you. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I ain't mad at it. So look, we gotta ease into this, man. I want to start chronologically. You had a hit record, like a real hit record.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Let's start there.
Yeah.
How did Ice Cream Paint Job really come about to really just become that smash where the whole country's fucking with everything you're doing?
Man, I mean, it started before that, you feel me? Like, I started from Dallas, so, you know, I built my first local buzz there. Then I went down to PV, which is an HBCU, and I built that buzz in Houston. And Houston is really where I really, like, got my name at musically, you feel me? And I started running the whole region through mixtapes. I was doing mixtapes at the time. And then I started making singles, and I had 2 records that was going, really 3, but 2 records that was real big in the South. You know, one of them was called Walk That Walk. It was a female record, and I was on the original Holly Berry. You know what I'm saying? That was sold to Hurricane Chris later once it got big. And those 2 records, plus the mixtapes, is how I got popping.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sold Hurricane. So that
was my record and Superstar. Shout out to Superstar, that's the producer of the record. This record featuring me on there, but I broke the record, you know what I'm saying? And it blew up in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. It was huge. And then at that time, Hurricane Chris was dealing with Playing Skills, producer from Dallas. And they was looking for a single. Hurricane Chris team was looking for a single for him.
They needed a follow-up.
They needed something. So what they did was, Superstar signed to Playing Skills, so he signed his rights over to them, and then Hurricane Chris bought the rights from Playing Skills and got the record. So it was just some crazy shit. But the record to this day, like down there, they only play the version. You know what I'm saying? If they do play it, still there to play the version that I'm on. But then it went national. It was the Hurricane Chris version.
Yeah.
I mean, it was business at the end of the day. It was like a little smaller feud at the time between just our parties involved, but we got over that, you feel me? It was a while ago, but to this day, I
haven't heard anything from Hurricane Chris in a while.
I saw, you know, I think homie's still working. I see him pop up every now and then down south on some tracks, but, you know, this game is a big game, you feel me? It's a lot of puzzle pieces to it. You gotta know how to play it, you feel me? Make good music, keep it real, and do a lot of other stuff to, you know, stay afloat and move a certain way. That's
a fact. So we was talking last week, and we outside, and you like, how rare is it to see us? We outsiders, so we looking at, oh, it's Texas, it's lit. But Dallas and Houston is a very large space in between style of music, style of life, way of everything, and somehow you still good in both. I mean, how is that? You get what I'm saying? It's like
I guess the way it started, because I'm from Dallas, obviously, and I built my first small foundation there, but I blew up in Houston first, and then I blew up in Dallas. So with that being said, like, I was looked at more like a Houston artist at first, and I'm from straight Dallas, repped out. It was just that I was at the HBCU that was right outside of Houston, so the city right there, and it was like that. But I mean, then on top of that, I always respected both. I mean, it's the culture, you feel me? Like, I always respected the OGs from Houston, the Bombies, the Slim Thugs, Lil Flip, Powerwall, Mike Jones, all that young community there. They all took me in and showed love as well. So, and the cultures, they similar, but they different. It's like LA and the Bay, you feel me? They both Cali, but they totally different from each other. You know what I'm saying? 2 different places. So I would say Dallas is more like the Bay, and Houston is more like the LA if you had to compare those.
I get it.
But with that being said, they still jail. Like,
it's still Texas.
It's still Texas.
I get it.
So the culture is pretty much the same, but at the end of the day, it's totally different. You don't know a Dallas nigga from Houston. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Just in style. You know, sometimes it's slang, haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of little different things like that. But overall, it's the same culture.
I get it. Yo, so, I mean, Texas is moving so much.
Yeah.
You getting back hot.
Yeah.
You picking back up speed.
Yeah.
You put out this EP.
Yeah.
What's it called? Talk about it a little.
The 6-3 EP, man, it's going crazy right now. 6 songs, 3 bonus tracks. Shout out to everybody involved, my producers.
Yeah.
Man, but like it's 6 records, all of them dope. I wanted to focus on 6 records because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to really push the records. I want to shoot visual for all of them, which I'm already done shot half of them. I already released one. The Japanese video going crazy.
I mean, look, let's first talk about, I want to ease it. First of all, Japanese is it's cinematic.
Yeah.
This is some different type of shit. Let me tell you something. A lot of, and I'm gonna just be real. Can I just be real with you? A lot of niggas gonna say, Dorrough, he's like a club dancing kind of nigga. I'm gonna be real, bro. But you a spitting kind of nigga too. Yeah. See, because Japanese, you really kind of showed like, I rap.
But see, look, I started off as a mixtape rapper. You feel me? Like, I had to learn to do singles, and the reason why, see, I came out of Dallas when that dance movement was popping.
Facts.
But I never made a dance record. Like, if you check, I never made a dance, like none of my records was a do this or do that, which I ain't got no disrespect to nobody who made it, because that was still a movement. It's a real movement. That's what it is down there at the end of the day. But I just came in through that movement doing my own thing, so that's how people associated some of the stuff with that. But I never was there. I was a mixtape rapper first, and I learned how to make club records, because down south, I mean, it's almost, to this day, still a must. You feel me? Yeah. It's not the only rap, but it's because that's the culture down. That's what it is. Like that style of music, that sound. You know, sometimes those tempos, the lifestyle. That's just what it is down there. So it's like really hard to make it through without somehow touching that lifestyle. Yeah. So, you know, I found a way early on to do both, but then, you know, the bigger records was moving on the radio in the club, so that's kind of what carried. Yeah. Japanese is like, that's what I naturally am. I always been there from the jump. And I always hear records like that. They just wasn't as big as the club records, you feel me? But if my fans know, you feel me? Like the ones that been following me from day one, they know. Like people tell me every day, I was just on my Twitter earlier, when they were talking about Japanese, oh yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the road from PV. You feel me? That's, you know what I'm saying, back then, because they know, you know what I'm saying, they know that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I started it, but I just learned how to do different things, because at the end of the day, it's a big world, you feel me? I mean, the more you can do, the more doors open up for you, you know, and that's in everything. So even in rap, like, the more you can do, the more you can do, you feel me? So I get it. Japanese was just me tapping into something that I naturally do anyway. It's like the perfect balance. But it is a perfect balance. Beat, like, it can still with a ton of fucking bars. Exactly. Still can be played in the club, still be played on the radio, and then it's gonna still get respected for, you know, the delivery of it. And that's actually that's the biggest record on the EP at this moment, you know what I'm saying? We broke it live in the middle of the club. Yeah. And everybody's just looking around, just looking like, what the fuck is this? And that was the first time hearing it, but then, you know, homie came up to it, you know, and was just like, yo, this shit hot. Yeah, so like, and that's what I look for in a record too. Like, I love when I can see a crowd of people that hear something for the first time and just see how they respond. And it's a positive response. Like, either if it's a club record, either they gonna turn up to it, or if it's a record like Japanese, like they really listening. And then after that, they remember it, and then from there on, every time they hear it from there on, it's their record, and that's what I like. So I went out to Japan and shot that video. Shit is so epic, man. Yeah, I had to. Got a bunch of exotic bitches in there. You're doing all right, man. You're doing all right with it. I work hard. I seen it. I've seen the aerial shots. Yeah. I said. Shout out to Jeff Adar, man. He flew out there 2D. My director, we just flew out there, shot the video. He's a problem. He's a problem. Because it's epic. He took a risk to, like, doing that over the water. He could have easily, that drone could have flew in the water, would have been over, you know what I'm saying? Or it could have hit. Oh, I get it. In Japan, we wasn't even supposed to shoot those. Like, we didn't have, you're not supposed to take a drone and be in those temples where we was at, but they showed love. They let us do it, you feel me? They was just like, I explained to them what was going on. You know, we had some of the big DJs with us, so they translated, and they was like, all right, cool. Did they translate what the record is about? Well, see, like, weed is taboo out there, for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was able to get it, but it's taboo, so it's not in the court. It's totally illegal. But I mean, but when you fuck with the right people, you know, I get it. What, you got ninjas on your side? This is fucking crazy. I ain't mad at it. Yeah. Yo, so I want to dive back into it. Yeah. What was it like in between? Because you created an elite project. The project is dope. Great beats, great music. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you had hit record. What's in between? What's that like? So the in between is actually the golden process. You feel me? Like, that's the part where, okay, you get introduced to the world. I'm young at this time. I'm 21, 22, super young in it. So you don't know nothing but what you know. and you getting introduced, put out in front of the world. So now that everything in between is the learning, developing stage, never stop. Still music. I did 3 Gangsta Grills in this period of time. Like me and DJ Drummer did 3 Gangsta Grills at different times. I did a mixtape with DJ Ill Will.
Were you signed during this process?
All right, so look, I've been independent, but I've always had a situation with E1. But
Understood.
only not like a situation to where if I was with an Epic or a Def, they moving me. Now I do all the work. It's just like, just say I get some shit going, they gonna come in and spike on it, and that's pretty much it. Everything else, it ain't nothing else. You feel me? So with that being said, it's independent. So I've always been independent from day one. So yeah, the touring, in between been the touring across the country, outside the country, the mixtapes, you know, I done 6 mixtapes in between now.
Crazy.
Yeah, so, and then just like really connecting with fans, so it's a long process, you feel me? Like, people saw that, and then, you know, in the background is where all the real work started. That was just like the starting process, so now, it's like a whole different wave. It's more developed. It's knowing what's going on, and it's, you know, just being a better everything, being a better artist, just knowing and being in control of my situation too. Yeah. You feel me? 100%. Because even, you know, when you're young, you just don't know. You feel me? And you gotta learn a lot. So that's what that was.
I get it.
Yeah. So now.
Do you love the business of music, or is it really just the music for you still?
Honestly, bro, like,
because you're independent, you got to do so much more.
You got to do so much more.
So do you love it? You hate it?
Well, when it's said and done, like now, I like it because it's like I got control of my situation. I know what's going on. I can make moves when I want to, the way I want to, and I can be the artist I want to be. You feel me? Then that process though is so crazy. Like, I never wanted to be a person that, like, you know, some people want to brag about, hey, I do this and that, and I can do this and that, I can do everything. I never really wanted to be that, because that's just a lot, you feel me? I had to become that, especially being from Texas too. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a hustle, it's a grind. We don't got an industry out there, you feel me? It's not an industry. So you gotta really make a name through the people. You use the outlets you do have, which is really just like the streets, the clubs, and the few radio stations out there. Yeah. But it's no industry, you feel me? It's not nothing where you can just, you get this going, you go and you good. Now you gotta learn how to move around. So that taught me, but at the same time, it's a lot. But once you get there, then it's like, okay, I'm glad I done all this, because now I can move like this and do this and that. But I kind of became that by default, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it was never like, I want to be the nigga that rap, do this, that, this, you know, wear all these different hats. Feel me? But if that's what it gotta be, then that's what's gonna get done.
I get it.
Yeah.
So when we coming out with when you looking at the rest of the country, what artists are like ripping out to you now?
From around the different places?
Yeah, like,
man, it's a lot, bro. Like, it's crazy, because I was just talking about this the other day. Now, like, with the internet, it's just one place now. It's like you're not really even from a place. It's like you just from the internet. You feel me? Like, that's why you got so many people sounding like each other and doing the same stuff. Cause it's like now, when I see something on the ground or whatever, it's just all one thing now. It's like you used to see things like, you're still Texas, New York, wherever, but now you got UK, you got London, you got people I was in Japan, you got the hip hop scene out there. Some of them rapping like down south people in the United States in Japanese. You feel me? I swear to God. But I mean, with that being said, it's like, okay, this shit is really just a melting pot now. It's just one. Everybody is like using different characteristics and traits from other places, just one thing. Yeah. Which is dope too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, some people can look at it like a bad thing, but overall it's really a good thing, because it opened up hip hop and make hip hop bigger.
I get it.
Therefore, it's more everything in it. It's more equity and more money in it. It's more attention to it. It's more influence. I mean, as we know and as we see, I believe hip hop is pretty much the most influential thing on the planet.
By far.
You know what I'm saying? With that being said, the more it's spread out, the more opportunities. But with that, when that happens, more people come in too. So you just gotta accept it. So you can't get mad when you see somebody from UK sounding like a New York rapper. You feel me?
Because they just trying to shoot their shot.
They just shooting their shot from some shit that they was influenced by. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying, was started out here. You feel me? So at the end of the day, that's just what it is. It's just like embracing change. You gotta know what's gonna come.
I get it.
You feel me? Like, if I go out there, if I started basketball, we create a hoop, now you got the NBA, you feel me? It just evolved, you feel me? So it's just like, that's how everything should be.
I ain't mad.
Yeah.
NBA talk for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much trades. I mean, it's by far the biggest
Even the NBA
musical chairs
like,
we've ever seen ever. I mean,
the
the biggest move, obviously, would be KD to Golden State. What's your thoughts on Kevin Durant leaving OKC?
Man, I look at it from a lot of different angles. The first way is, like, I can't even believe that happened, especially after Chris Paul was blocked for going to the Lakers. When that happened, and
I thought the same shit, but maybe
so that's one thing. That's one way. So I didn't even think that can possibly. I didn't even think Golden State would be able to get another player of that level with the squad they got. It's like, that's crazy. But with that being said, I mean, next year you got Golden State and Cleveland again in my head. You got some other teams that's strong and developing, but it's crazy. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I like Durant going. They built up Oklahoma City. I love Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? And now it's he built it up and he go there. I get what he got to get a ring, but I think he could have got a ring. OKC, they could have got it this year.
It's very possible.
No, they could have got it this year. You feel me? Like, they definitely should have been in the championship. Not by far. You know, you up 3-1. I mean, the cards fall on you at that point. So they definitely should have been in the championship this year. Whether they beat LeBron them, that's up to them, but they are definitely a team that can win the championship. So that's the only reason why. Like, if it was one of those situations where, hey, Durant got to get a ring because he do deserve, and I want him to get a ring, but he was with a team that couldn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some Allen Iverson type shit. I'd be like, hey, you got to do what you got to do, bro. You
just got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah,
a little bit.
OKC though, I don't know, bro. Like they was a squad. Like, I don't know. So I can't until I see it happen. I mean, I love Kevin Durant. You feel me? He obviously he did what he felt he had to do.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
I ain't mad at it. The music is there. You back. You running. You running. 6'3" on his feet again.
It's a new wave though. You feel me? Like the music. That EP is just one thing. That's 6 songs. I got a ton of work and ton of music, but I wanted to release it a certain way. So with that being said, a lot of new music will be coming out this year. A lot of visual, but I'm gonna be focusing on each project, each song, each visual. It's just not like me throwing out stuff. So, the 6'3" EP is just the first of it. Yeah. And I'm going to be pushing that for the summer. So, y'all look out for the visuals that's going to be dropping from that. Shout out to DJ Princess Cut for Chopped and Screw in the Japanese, because those are 3 bonus tracks. The Chopped and Screw version. Shout out to DJ Mr. Rogers and DJ Michael Watts for the Chopped and Screw version. Man, we bringing it back, some of that technical.
So that's still moving.
Yeah, like that's still
part moving. Of my ignorance. Don't kill me in the comments. Look, Trust me, they love it.
It's moving very underground, but one of my goals is to put that back in the forefront, like as part of our culture. Like, I mean, cause that's what it is. Like, I used to always love hearing other people's tapes regularly and chopped and screwed. I'm gonna do mine like that too. You know, I've done that before back in the Gap, but now it's for to put it back in the mainstream.
I get it.
Yeah. So shout out to them for that, man. Shout out to Ron C, OG Ron C too. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. The 6'3" EP, the new website popping right now, 63music.com, SIX3music.com. The Instagram is I'm63, letter I, letter M, ISX3, and then Twitter and Snapchat is Dorrough Music. So with that being said, man, y'all just stay tuned, locked and loaded, man. 2016 is gonna be a crazy year.
Yeah.
Positive way, we coming with it.
And he working. Y'all don't understand, this nigga's in New York every fucking day. Yeah, you know what I mean? Dorrough's hitting my Jack Punch, where we at? Strip club, what we doing? Yeah, he's out here a lot. And this is no label budget, he working. I respect this more than anything. We in the club, we breaking the records, we doing what we do. Dorrough working, man. Y'all better fuck with the nigga, man. It's Punch, this 50.com, all that. Effing vodka, you know what it is. Bang.
Yeah.
There it is.